a little bird, barely a few days into learning how to fly, was swept far away from his warm nest by a sudden, violent storm. Rain lashed his fragile wings. Thunder roared like the sky was angry, and the world, which had once felt so small and safe, now felt cold, enormous, and terrifying. He was alone. His feathers were soaked, his heart pounded, and his tiny legs trembled on a broken branch. But still, he tried, with every ounce of courage. He flapped his wings. He rose a little and fell. He rose again and crashed harder. Over and over, the pain stung deeper than the wounds on his wings. From a distant tree, an old bird watched silently with a companion. "He's too weak," the companion said. But the old bird narrowed his eyes and whispered, "No, look again. He hasn't stopped trying. There's a fire in him. That's not weakness. That's the beginning of strength." They flew down. The baby bird, shaking, looked up. "I'm lost," he said with a soft, trembling voice. "And I don't know how to fly. Can you help me get home?" The old bird smirked. "If you don't know how to fly," he mocked, "then why did you leave the nest in the first place?" His companion laughed too. The little bird felt a sting in his chest. He wanted to cry, but he didn't. Instead, he fell quiet. And then he watched. He began to observe how they moved, how they balanced the wind, how they lifted without force. He studied their rhythm, their control, their patience. The old bird flew high again, circling with elegance, then returned, tossing another sarcastic remark. He did it again and again, teasing, mocking, showing off. But on the fourth return, the little bird was gone. Gone. "Where is he?" The old bird blinked. The companion turned toward the horizon. "There," he pointed. "There he goes." High in the sky, against the dying light of day, flew the little bird, wings steady, flight true. He wasn't flapping wildly anymore. He wasn't falling. He was flying, flying. The old bird's smirk softened. His eyes glistened. "You mocked him," said the companion. "Why are you smiling now?" The old bird looked into the fading sky and whispered, "Because he didn't listen to my words. He watched my wings. He found strength not in comfort, but in the challenge. If I had carried him, he might have depended on me forever. But now he knows he can fly. On his own. That belief, that freedom, that's everything." The companion fell silent. In that moment, he realized he had just witnessed something extraordinary. Because true strength is never handed to you. It is awakened. It hides inside your pain. It grows in your trials. And it rises when you dare to keep trying, even when your wings are shaking and your heart is breaking. That little bird, he wasn't just flying. He was becoming. Have you ever felt like that little bird? Lost, broken, falling again and again? Remember this. Your storm didn't come to break you. It came to awaken you. There is something inside you that no failure can destroy. A light, a will, a voice that whispers. Try again. Let this be the sign you were waiting for. Don't give up. Don't listen to those who mock. Watch. Learn. Rise. And when you fly, don't forget the sky was always waiting for you. Dove, if this story touched your soul, share it. And leave a comment if you've ever faced a storm and kept going. Your story may give someone else the courage they need today. Subscribe for more stories that don't just speak. They heal.